Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to shoulder day. One of my favorite body parts to work out, mostly because I love the look of strong shoulders. I feel like it looks feminine. I feel like your shoulders are really important to keep strong. And so today I'm going to give you my favorite dumbbell exercises that you can do at home to work out your shoulders. You'll want to pick heavy enough weights that you get tired with just 8 to 12 reps. And then you want to be able to have a rest period between each set for about 60 seconds and then be able to lift that weight again. So let that be your guide on how heavy it is. If it's too heavy and you can only lift 4 or 5 reps, maybe back off a little bit. And likewise, if it's so light that after 15 reps you could keep going, then make it a little bit heavier. We want to lift heavy if we want to build muscle. And muscle building is a slow, long, patient process. So don't be afraid to get really heavy weights. Also, we're gonna do 4 sets for each exercise. And then when you go to shoulder day, just pick 5 or 6 exercises that are your favorite. Make sure you hit all the parts of your shoulder, front, top, back, and you should have nice, well-rounded shoulders when you're done. So let's get started. Okay, the first exercise I have for you is a classic overhead press. For this one, you can go pretty heavy, but we're gonna start with our arms to the side like this and just simply press it overhead. And if you can get 12 of these out, I'm starting with 20 pounds. If you can get 12 of these out, nice and steady, maybe 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Then you'll want to do 4 sets with a minute in between each one. Favorite exercise is a lateral raise. For this, you're going to want to go a little bit lighter because these are hard. So I just have 10s, but for lateral raise, you're just going to want to start in this position and lift to the sides laterally. Keep your thumbs somewhat higher than your pinkies, just so you don't rotate your shoulder in an unnatural manner. The third dumbbell exercise is going to be front raises. Probably about the same weight as you did the lateral raises, so I have 10s. So this one, I actually prefer to do single arms, but you can do both arms at a time. It's just a lot harder, and I can get more reps out if I use single arms. So I'm gonna do 8 to 12 on each side, and you're just gonna wanna bring it out in front of you. Okay, exercise number 4 is going to be an upright row. So I like to bend over slightly so that I have my weights out in front of me a little bit, and the upright row like this. My next one is kind of a cross between the lateral raise and the upright row, but it's going to be a dumbbell fly. If you have a bench, it's nice to put it at an angle, but if you don't have a bench, you can just bend over. So I'm going to use my 10s and bend over because this bench I have doesn't really sit high enough for me to want to do a fly. Not like the bench at the gym, but here it is. Okay, our next shoulder exercise is called the Arnold Press. And this one, it kind of has a rotation where you start here and press like your overhead press. This next shoulder exercise kind of works the front of your shoulder, and it is simply a push out. So you're just going to take your weight and bring it out in front of you. Straight out. This is really hard. Now we're going to do push-ups. It works your shoulders as well as your chest, which is fine. And I don't do a lot of chest exercises, so doing push-ups is probably a good idea. So we're just going to get in regular push-up position. Hands shoulder width apart and drop. Okay, and next I'm going to do tricep dips. If you can see your shoulders, you'll see that it doesn't just work your triceps, but it also targets your shoulders as well. So I'm going to make sure to focus on those as I do them. And you just can go on the edge of a bench and do your tricep dips. Now those are my top favorite exercises for shoulders you can do at home. Tune in next week and I will bring you leg day. And until then, if you have any questions, reach out to me, amy@healthbeat.org, or check out my blog, healthbeat.org. We'll see you next time.